a good tip. It's a good tip. It's a good tip. I will be starting in a moment. I am just waiting for something. Alright, I think we're good to go. Vincent, yes you can. Yes you can. Yes you can. We can definitely go through some tips today. No problems right there. Alright, let's get this party started. Good morning everyone and welcome back to another wonderful week. It is Monday now here. It could be Sunday depending on where you are. And we are going to be doing some games today. Now, over the weekend, I did attempt to do puzzles. I did 400 puzzles over 5 hours, 2 days in a row. And it was quite exhausting, but it was quite fun at the same time. I do have a tournament coming up this week as well, so I do need to start getting in the mindset of that. So doing this puzzles over the last couple of days was really a test of my focus. But today we will be doing some more focusing with some games. We do have some requests in the chat for some beginner-friendly tips. So I might do some game reviews as well. But we are going to start off with some games. And I will be streaming again this afternoon for puzzles. So the streaming will ramp up over the week. However, I will be off during the weekend for the tournament. But then we'll be getting some game recaps the following week. I have done the Spanish opening video, the 4 Nights Spanish opening with Grandmaster Max Illingworth on my channel. So make sure you check that one out as well whenever you get a chance. If you watch it, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know how it is because we do have more videos on the way. So I would love to hear your feedback. And with that getting said, good morning to everyone, especially on TikTok. There's a few of you in there now. We are going to get started with some rapid games and we are going to be doing 15 plus 10. Now, if you do want some tips, feel free to add me on chess.com. The username is Wiggy, W-H-I-G-G-I. Over here. Is my camera back? There we go. W-H-I-G-G-I. And that will, I will be able to review your games. I'm not going to do gameplay against viewers this morning simply because I do need to get my rapid rating up. We are at 1775 with Biak, I don't know what you mean. Fighting district. We are on a 8-game win streak on the 15 plus 10 as well. So I'd like to continue that today. I'm hoping I do, but even if we get the loss, as long as it's a little bit educational, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. So let's get into some rapid games. Who is a 67 chicken nugget? Let me know. $67 chicken nugget. Rated 677. Let's have a look at one of your games. Okay, so the first thing I can tell you right now, just by looking at your profile, you are playing too many blitz games. Too many blitz games. Now, I want you to consider if you were asked to draw a picture of Spider-Man, and I gave you 1 minute to draw a picture of Spider-Man. How good do you think you could draw a picture of Spider-Man? And then if I gave you 5 minutes to do the same task, how good could you do it? And then half an hour. And obviously the more time you spend drawing that picture, the better your result is going to be. So when we've got blitz games mixed in with rapid games, mixed in with bullet games, you are not going to be getting you are not going to be getting what you need. So there's too many blitz games here. That's going to hurt your improvement because one, you're not making the best moves you can, and two, your opponent is not making the best moves. So why waste time doing a couple of blitz games when you could play one quality game? Does that make sense? Because it should. So if you seriously want to improve, get rid of the blitz games. Just get rid of them. Play rapid only. And if you say, I don't have time to play a rapid game, but then you go and play 5 blitz games, well, then you're just hurting your own improvement. So let's have a look at a rapid game. Good morning, DH Germany. Welcome. Was I experiencing technical difficulties? Yes, I was. I'm running the stream on YouTube on both vertical and landscape, so I was making sure that I got... Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Team Wiggy. I just had to make sure... See, I had to go through so many rapid games just to get to your first losing blitz game. Okay. Let's pick this game. Now, what we want to do is we don't want to use the engine. We don't want to use it. Paragon, what's going on? Welcome back. All right, so E4, E5, knight E3, knight C6. Okay, Italian game. He's attacking the pawn. You're defending the pawn. He's attacking. You have 2 attackers. He has 2 defenders. That's fine. What do you do here? You take. That's fine. That's fine. Now, what do you do here? Okay. So, was there any point to moving this bishop? I would say no. If you wanted to move this bishop to this square, then you should have just put it on that square in the beginning. Oh, that's all right. DH Germany, you're watching on the landscape video, aren't you? Because I've got both. I've got both. So if you're watching on the vertical, just double check my channel because I have a landscape video just for you. So yeah, you don't need to move here. And you don't need to take this bishop. I know you want to knight. I know you want to take it and take the pawn. So that seems logical. But if you take it and then they pin your knight, you're going to have to defend. So what if they go here? And now you can't move your knight, so you defend, and then they push up here. And this knight goes. So this here is a bit of a pointless check. Abu, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Team Wiggy. This is a pointless check. If anything, it actually helps your opponent. It actually helps your opponent because they can develop the bishop for free. So a better move here would actually be just a castle. Okay, so now we build a plan, but we definitely want to get this bishop, this queen off the file. So once you go here, you open the diagonal for the bishop, and they've got a discovered check, discovered attack, sorry. So they will be hitting your queen. Good, DH Jody, yeah, it's I've got both, and I will always have the landscape mode for YouTube, so don't worry about that. I like landscape better, but TikTok only has the option for vertical, as far as I know. here, they could have also gone here. And yeah, so now you're in trouble here. So what could we take away from this game? I think development is where you need to work on, Vincent. I think everyone at the at a lot of levels needs to work on development. And if we look at this move here, just ask yourself what could be a better developing move. Vincent, what ideas do you have? What ideas could you do here? We will be getting into a 15 plus 10 game in a moment. Boo, thank you for liking the live. Put the knight out. Okay, put the knight out is one idea for sure. Put the knight out is good. I prefer castling here. Just get your king to safety. That's one thing that you really should be focusing on in the early stages of your career. So knight e2. Knight e2, we're going for a bit of an attack here. But I think, sorry, queen e2. But I think castling would be good here. Queen e2. They go bishop here. You want a castle. You want a castle, you want to get your minor pieces out. And you want to get your king to safety. That should be your goal. So instead of moving the same piece twice in the opening, for no great reason, I understand the reason here because you thought you could win this pawn for free, but you need to focus on your development and your king safety. Now your king safety here is what actually cost you the game, because once you take with the bishop, you lose the queen. So king safety, king side would probably have been a lot better in this game. Hangs the knight if they protect it with the bishop. Did I overlook something? It does. It does hang the knight. It does hang the knight, so they could even go here. Sure, they've got something good here. They could even go here. They could even go here if they want. It doesn't look pretty, but yeah. Good catch, Kenny Nguyen, good catch. All right, guys, I am going to get into a rapid game now. We've got to get those games up. Let me just do a quick intro to the game. All right, welcome back to the channel. So we've now got the recordings of the games going, and we're actually at 8 wins in a row on 15 plus 10. So we're going to keep that going now. Hopefully we can get 9 and then 10 wins in a row, but we'll see how we go. As always, I will be talking through the game as I go. And with that said, let's get into it. All right, starting off with white. I'm going to go for an e4 opening today. Okay, let's play a Roy Lopez. Okay, I'm going to transpose into the 4 Knight Spanish. I haven't played this one yet, but we just did a video of it on the channel. Most common move is actually that move there, and I was hoping he played it, but he didn't play it, but that's okay. there's going to be a... we need action. We need action. So, I played here. I am in a little bit of unfamiliar territory in this opening now. Okay, so he plays here. I don't want to trade my bishop. You know what? It's fine if I do. What do we got? Still doing fine for time. This is my first time ever playing the 4 Knights game. I don't think I've ever played it. D6 is already a mistake, according to Fury. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So we will check it after the game, but like I said, never played it, so... you know, Jonty, this one's for you. This one's for you. No Koli Zukator today. All right. Yeah, I don't know much Fury, so it'll be interesting. So where's he going here? Where's he going? This is a interesting game. Interesting game. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Let's look into that after the game. So. Yeah, I gotta wonder if I played any of that wrong or not, but now I do have some plans here. Okay, so he goes there. I'm not too fussed about that, to be honest. Obviously I don't want to lose the bishop, but it will activate mine, and then he'll have to worry about that pawn as well. What I'm thinking about here, this will attack it. He could take... I can't go up here because he can take this bishop. I don't care so much about the rook. If I go here, he takes, and then I go here, and he takes, I go here. The bishop takes, the pawn takes, this pushes. I could at least get a draw. But I'm gonna go here, attacking the knight. The knight will trade with the bishop, and I'll take with the pawn and open the file. Am I happy with 15-10? I would be happy with 30 plus 20, but I just don't have enough time in the day. I've got so much to do this week, especially, that if I wanted to play 30 plus 20s, which I always would, it's just so hard to find the time. EJR, welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for liking the live. It's good to see you again. All right. Okay, so I can win a pawn. I can win a pawn by going here. The only thing is if he blocks here, well, Okay, if I can win a pawn, I go here, queen takes here, and then the bishop takes here, and I should win that pawn. But then he goes here, I take the pawn, and then the pawn comes down, and even though I win a pawn, it feels a bit off. But I'm going to do it anyway. And of course, if a bishop comes back, I can go in here, and if a bishop comes here, then I can go down here, and that's even better for me. EJR, what's going on? 30 plus 20 would be like my ultimate game. 30 plus 20 would be the ultimate, but unfortunately, like I said, it's just so time consuming. Today I'm using the Pro. I'll be using the Move this afternoon when I do my puzzles. That was an unexpected move. I guess he wants to bring these rooks over. I got so much. I gotta move. I gotta move. I'm taking too long. Taking way too long. Okay, I had a reason for that move. Okay, is that something I can take advantage of? Push, push, push. Nope. I think I just go with my regular plans. Does playing over the board help? It helps me. Alright, so he wants to take that pawn. I think I'm going to lose one of my pawns here. Specifically that one. This is a 15 plus 10 game. This is greedy, trying to hold on to this pawn. I should have just played f4. Part of me wanted to go rook f to b1, but I really want to keep the rook on the king file. I didn't want to take it over here. Yeah, 15 plus 10 gives me plenty of time. It's cold. think I'm in trouble. Oh, very nice, Foxy, very nice. I need a new PC as well. Mine's like, it's very old. This game's about to get very violent. Oh no, I didn't run into a fork. I thought I ran into a fork. But there's a pin, so it's all good. I feel like that's a blunder. I feel like I just trapped my rook. I didn't want to go knight here because takes, and I didn't want to have to double. I didn't want to give up this opportunity. Now I feel like he's got something like there. There. But I guess I can go here. And if he goes here, I can take. And if he takes, I can take. And hopefully I can get away. Okay. He goes there. 5 minutes left. Stone Frog, what's going on? I'm a bit quiet because I do need to focus during this one. Definitely feel like I gave up some sort of advantage, but ooh. Hmm. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble now. Let's see, if I take, he takes, no. That's no good. His bishop's just too good. 1 minute. Damn it. I feel like bringing the king towards the center instead of towards the pawn feels better. Not entirely sure why. Oh, I gotta remember I can't hold the piece. I've got to I don't think I am winning. I don't think I am winning CTA logger. Oh, what is this? What is this? Is that something? I got to admit, I didn't see that until after I moved. Oh. Didn't realize I was that low on time. Yeah, it's pretty much GG's. Yeah, I can resign this one now. So we said that there was a yeah, Stone Frog. I don't think doing 1,000 puzzles in 2 days is going to make me a GM overnight. Hello, the Sego. I don't know how to say that name. Hello, welcome. Saptashwa Pal, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. All right. So you said this is a inaccuracy. Everything up until here felt really good. Winning a pawn. Okay, so here is probably where I started to fall apart. I was too attached to this pawn. I probably should have just let this one go and just played here straight away. And here, maybe I could have let this one go, I'm not sure, and played here straight away. That would have been good. So yeah, I think I missed the opportunity to push this one move earlier. This just looked ugly. And I feel like this could have been like a devastating trap. But I had some good stuff going on here. Now here, bishop takes, and then I may have had something else. Probably goes there, might go here, won't go there. So he probably goes here. Yeah, that would have been a problem actually. That would have been a problem. So I'm glad I didn't do that. Maybe just take the pawn. But I'm worried about this. And I think I should definitely be worried about that. Okay, so here's a mistake. I should have just gone down here straight away. Defend that pawn, defend this pawn. Yeah, I just didn't see this idea. And then when I played here, I didn't see that idea. I was so focused on this pawn here. And I didn't see this idea until it was too late either. I could play here. No. Yeah. And it's all over here. And then I just had to play from a worse position with no time, so 92%er. It's a tough game. Tough game. There goes our win streak. Eight in a row was pretty good though. But yeah, I was winning here. No, sorry. I was losing. I was winning when even when I got the pawn, I wasn't winning. I was really losing here. really losing. I just had no chance. No chance the entire game. Until he played here. Yeah, nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. That's a tough game. But is what it is. We will get into another game in a moment. But yeah, considering that was an opening that I hadn't played before, pretty happy with it. I mean, it is very similar to the Roy Lopez, so that's okay. Yeah, Bobby Ray, that was a tough one. Tough end game. Tough game all over. But we'll see. See if we can climb back with another game. So, yeah, CTA Logger, you said I was winning, but I don't. There was not a moment in there. Like I maybe at the beginning I was like up just a little bit, but that just comes with being white. You get that little advantage. Okay. Alright, so we just came off a devastating loss against a very strong opponent in the Spanish game, Spanish 4 Knights game. And now we're going to go for another game and we'll see if we can start a new win streak. Also guys, if you are new here, make sure you hit follow, subscribe on YouTube. I do videos all the time and I stream quite often. Working on a new schedule, so that should be coming soon. All right, classical variation. I do want to put the bishop here, and I also want to put the pawn here, and there's a few reasons for putting the pawn there. I don't know if the move order matters or not. I'm going to put the bishop here first. And then I think it doesn't really matter too much what he does. I should be able to play my move. The last guy I played went from 1150 to 1800 in 3 months. Insane. Do I think Fritz is close to human style play? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do have Fritz, and you can play Fritz on these boards. But I don't know. I don't know if it's close to human play. I'm still trying to figure out if Maya AI is close to human play or not. I'll be back. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, I'm back. Let's have a look. So he castles. I could castle, he push, I take, he takes. I trade queens, that doesn't seem good. I could push. Yeah, 1150 to 1800 in 3 months is 30 days, 1525 to 1800. All right, what do you reckon? What do you think? What are you thinking, Stonefrog? What are you thinking? It's very impressive growth. Yeah, the thing about Rapid is it just takes so long to climb. It's so long. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? Something doesn't feel right here. Yeah, we'll have a look after the game. I mean, there is. It depends. Like, if they start at 1150 and they start completely underrated, then they are going to climb. They are going to climb because an 1800 doesn't belong at a 1150 level. But yeah, 43 wins, 12 losses. Oh, okay. Oh, so he was an 1150 for an entire year almost, and then he climbed 600, 700 points with a 80% win rate. Wow. I'll let you guys be the judge of that one. I reckon that was a bad push. I think I disagree. I don't think it's hard to report people. If you genuinely suspect foul play, click report. That's what the fair play team's job is. You're keeping them in business. That's so risky. This is so risky. Yeah, you're keeping them in business by reporting. So I already have my own conclusions, don't frog. It's a disappointing. It's disappointing in people, but you know, it does suck because I had a win streak of 8. Wanted to make it 9. I think the worst thing is they have their little tournaments on chess.com. Like they go for a couple of hours, and like the most people, the more points you get, the higher you are to win, and it's kind of fair for everyone. But then if you have a look at the tournaments, like pretty much every tournament, first, second will always get banned. I came third in one of those tournaments, and the person who came second was also legitimate, and the person who came first was like cheating. And it's like, it just felt like every tournament somebody was cheating to get first place, and it kind of sucks because, you know, one, like, what do you get out of it? And two, you're actually ruining other people's mood. Yeah, if he's cheating, and he's been getting away for months, based on what you've said, Stonefrog, I mean, that says a lot for the game integrity. We had a guy cheat on stream, or at least I believe he cheated on stream. He did get banned, and it took a while for him to get banned. And if you have a look at his profile, he was also giving rating points to somebody else who looked like they were cheating as well. To me, it's very obvious when you look through their account, you can see. And chess.com never dealt with the second offender. So yeah, some pretty disappointing stuff. I'm not sure what that queen move did, but we'll find out. Yeah, it does suck that it's become a moment of doubt every time you play the game, and that sucks. There was actually a junior who cheated at a over the board tournament by using a phone under the table, and they had the audacity to cheat against everyone, beating FIDE masters, Candidate masters, even beating a grandmaster. Have a little bit of respect for the game. Have a little bit of respect for your opponent. Yeah, I'm not enjoying this game either. um, this is what happens when I play the perk. I get into really uncomfortable positions. I have looked at knight takes h7 several times. I don't see too much wrong with it. But in saying that, I still don't like my position. Alright, I got a plan. That's alright, I got a plan, But yeah, this person who cheated in an over the board tournament got a slap on the wrist pretty much, like just a very short ban. And it's like, nah, something's not right there. If you've if you want to convince people that you go ahead and beat master level players back to back in a tournament, nah. And the worst part is when somebody has a really, really good game, suddenly they're accused. And it's like, people should be entitled to play well from time to time. And it's the people who cheat and spoil the game, who ruin that moment for everyone. Yeah, that's very true too. You can't just catch them in the moment. You got to go back and you got to dig through that history. Now, do I take the free pawn? I don't think I do. Or maybe I do. Not really free. Greed. Good. Good, that's what I wanted. I wanted the bishop. Oops. I wanted the bishop off that diagonal, but I didn't foresee this move. Hold on. Yeah, I wanted the bishop off this diagonal because I want to get my knight here. He goes here now, I've got this move here. I'm not sure if it's good, but it feels good. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble here. He actually had rook takes, I think. I think he just needed to get rid of my pawn, and he had something really good. This game is way too hard. didn't even see that, to be honest. Damn. Yeah, leaving the knight up there was the rook up there was a bit of a mistake. EJR, thank you very much. See you next time. That's disappointing. Back-to-back losses. Bit of time trouble, I completely missed that move there. Knowing that, I guess just coming back here just would have been the move. I'm not worried about this pawn takes because they're kind of like, they're blocked at the moment. But yeah, disappointing. What's this guy's peak rating at? He's just a solid, non-stop 1800. Has he ever been above 1850 or is he at his peak? Because that was a very tough game. Yeah, no, he's just at his peak. That's 600 2 years ago. He goes 1300 and then this month, this year he shoots up to 1800, but he did have a big gap after that, so yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look. I think this game here, I probably didn't fight for the center enough. This move here, I just kind of had nothing and I just kind of had to make a move. Maybe I should have just traded queens. Trade queens. I don't want to push because then I'll lose that and I'll double, and that just doesn't seem good. Trade queens and then just go back, I guess. He can't take here because that would fork. Yeah, I think trading queens was the way to go. Let's have a look at the review. Nothing I could do here. I played the best I could. I played the best I could, and then yeah, it just goes up. So it goes up right around here, where I should have taken the queen. Cool. So I analyzed, I found the one move that I needed to do, and the game would have been perfect. Two 2300 rated opponents, or game rating opponents. I played solid today, but I just couldn't get the win in either games. Mildly disappointing, but it is what it is. Let's have a look at Stone Frog's suspicion. Look at that. Look at that graph. Look at it go. Bro. Let's see. Game abandoned. Good choice. That's a win from a game abandoned. I can't believe they keep abandoned games in there. What? Same person? Same person. Whoa, what is this? Why have they got so many abandoned games? Yeah. Let's have a look at another one. Okay. Yeah. $92, $93, $93. $95.6. Okay. All right. I think I've made my decision. I'm not going to say what it is. But we'll see. We'll see. Go and have a look at that guy's profile picture. Let me have a look. Go back to my profile. It's a jar of something. It's a very interesting profile picture. Yeah. All right, so a little bit of a dip. We're down from, can we see that? We're down from 1783 to 1768 after 2 losses. Both games were played, I want to say very well, very well. Not really much I can do on that one. You know, when you play against people playing 92, 93, 94% accuracy, there's not really much you can do. Yeah, the second game I should have traded queens, but then it still would have been just like a perfect game by both of us. The first game, yeah, just very tough opponents. So it is what it is. I will be back later today with another stream. I will be doing puzzles in the afternoon. I will be working on a new stream format, or schedule I should say, because I am going to ramp up the stream in numbers. I do have some stuff I need to do during the day, including editing a few videos and doing some testing. And I will be back for a full day stream of games sometime during the week, because I do have a tournament coming up on the weekend, so I do want to get in a few practice games. And I think I might like to do like a full day of streaming one day this week, because I won't be able to stream on the weekend because I'll be at the tournament, and I won't be able to make videos on the weekend because I'll be busy at the tournament. So should be back, I want to say in about 5 or 6 hours. I should be back. We'll do a puzzle stream. Make sure, if you haven't already, check out my latest video that me and Max did on the 4-night Spanish. And if you don't already know, I've started a second channel where I'm putting the replays of all of these games, sort of a little what would you call it? Collection of these games. Yeah, I lost a lot of ground in the middle in a lot of games, and that's simply because I'm just not playing enough, so I'm not really seeing other people's ideas until they've already played them. Once they make the move, then I realize their plan, and I think that's going to come down a lot to playing a lot of games, seeing their plans, losing to their plans, and learning from their plans. So yeah, Chess Improvement channel will be a collection of all my games, kind of like a once a day sort of game, if anyone wants to catch those, just in case you miss them on stream. And of course I've got the main channel, which I'm doing my tutorials, reviews on. So the main channel at Wiggy will be all the good quality content, and the Chess Improvement will be the replay of games. But I am going to go now because I have so much work to do and so little time to do it. But I will be back in a few hours. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.